Hello you beautiful top 10ers, welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10, the channel where we take weird and wonderful things and put them in top 10 lists just for you. Hooray! So I'm Rebecca Felgate and today I am back on Most Amazing Top 10 with the top 10 most common phobias. Ugh. Before I get started on this list, guys, I want to hear from you. What are you most afraid of and why? Let me know in the comment section down below. It can be like realistic or it can be just totally weird. I for one am really afraid of jelly. I do not like the way it wibbles, it just freaks me out. Ugh. So getting on with our list of the top 10 most common phobias, at number 10 we have trypophobia, which is the fear of tiny holes. This actually grosses me out. I didn't realize I was afraid of this until I started researching it, and then I was like, ugh, no to tiny holes. People with trypophobia will be afraid of tiny little holes in symmetrical patterns. For example, if you kneeled on a bag of peas, this would leave hole impressions in your skin, which would freak out these poor hole fearers. Now, lots of people have absolutely delighted in photoshopping grotesque things to skin to freak out these poor hole fearers, and for me it's just a bit disgusting. In at number 9 we have trypanophobia, aka the fear of needles. Many people absolutely hate needles. The thought of one, the sight of one will send them into like a shivering wreck of a fear of a person, and I kind of get it, like giving blood or having a shot or a jab isn't that much fun. Now, around 20% of people are reported to have a slight fear of needles. I guess it's because people are afraid that they're going to get hurt, it's never a good connotation, but really I think if you close your eyes it's not that bad, except actually that jab you had to have in high school, that BCG thing, that really hurt. In at number 8 we have agoraphobia, the fear of crowds or enclosed public spaces. Now, this is a very common phobia and can genuinely hinder people's quality of life. Some people are too afraid to go outdoors because they think that they'll find themselves in a crowded place or an enclosed public space that they stay inside. This can lead to depression and all kinds of social problems. As well as a phobia, agoraphobia is mostly an anxiety disorder, and it can appear in people between their 20s and 30s. The only way to overcome this is cognitive therapy, and if any of you guys are watching and have this, I recommend getting some help because going outside is glorious. In at number 7 we have aerophobia, aka the fear of flying. I kind of understand this, it's a bit unnatural, isn't it? Like, ooh, ah. Now, the fear of flying can be closely related to claustrophobia and the fear of heights. People don't like being in such an enclosed space, like many planes are, unless you fly first class, which I would love to do, but not always have the money. Also, people who are afraid of heights don't like looking out the window of the plane because they're like, oh my god, I am so high. But most people who suffer from aerophobia are afraid of the plane crashing and afraid of not being in control. I for one really don't love flying because I find it a bit stressful for those reasons. I don't want to die in a plane crash, I don't like not being in control, but as a person who lives in North America and my family live in England, also I want to explore the world, it's kind of a must for me, so I just kind of have to get over it. In at number 6 we have nyctophobia, aka the fear of the dark. Now, nyctophobia is most common in children, but adults absolutely definitely suffer too. Now, nyctophobia is triggered by the brain's perception of the unknown, trying to make sense out of shapes in the dark, and the fear of what could happen when in a dark environment. I feel the best way to tackle this is to have like a little lamp beside your bed, and when you think something's gonna jump out and get you, just switch the light on and it'll go away. In at number 5 we have aphidophobia, and that is the fear of snakes. Snakes on a plane. Ah!
I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
According to statistics, around 30% of people are afraid of snakes. This phobia also applies to people who just don't like to think about snakes or look at snakes, as well as those who are afraid of them biting them because of the deadly venom. If you suffer from this fear, you're not alone because so did Indiana Jones, and Harrison Ford's cool, right? Getting gruesome, at number 4 we have hemophobia, aka the fear of blood. Now, the fear of blood is closely related to the fear of needles. It makes some people feel very queasy, they don't like to see blood. If they do, they might be sick, they might faint, and this is one of the more physical reactions to a phobia. It's a bit of a strange phobia because obviously all humans and all living things are absolutely pumped with blood, but I guess when you see it, it means something's gone slightly awry, thus leading to the phobia. Seeing blood has lots of connotations with injury and death, so it's kind of understandable. In at number 3, an absolute classic, we have arachnophobia, the fear of spiders. Now, I think I have mild arachnophobia. I really don't like spiders. They just have too many legs, legs, and they kind of crawl everywhere at an unpredictable speed, and they have so many eyes. Why does something need so many eyes? I don't know. Arachnophobia mainly affects women. Around 4 times more women are afraid of spiders than men, so around 48% of women will suffer from arachnophobia and 12% of men. Spiders are obviously a really important part of our ecosystem, so I guess we just have to grin and bear them. Also, if you don't like spiders, a little trick for you: if you leave a conker in the corner of a room, they generally stay away, they don't like them. Do you guys have conkers in the US? We definitely have them in the UK. I'll send you a pic. In at number 2, we have acrophobia, aka the fear of heights. According to research, nearly 10% of all people are afraid of heights, so this is a pretty serious phobia. Personally, I'm fine with heights, although the other day I did go up the CN Tower, which is a landmark in Toronto. It's very, very high up. It's one of the tallest buildings in the world, and I love being able to see across the city. However, there's a section where you can walk on a glass floor and look down, and that did kind of give me the heebie-jeebies. Ugh. I guess it's kind of unnatural for humans. We're not really supposed to go up so high. We're more land dwellers. So guys, we have reached that point in our most amazing top 10 list of the most common phobias and the things we have learnt and seen. So far we've had the fear of tiny holes, the fear of blood and needles, the fear of crowds, the fear of flying, the fear of heights, and the fear of the dark, plus phobias to snakes and spiders. But what is at number 1? So in at number 1 we have claustrophobia, aka the fear of being trapped in a small space. Now, the fear of being trapped or enclosed or buried alive is one of the most common fears in all human beings. We just don't like it. It's unnatural, just like, give me some space. Now, this phobia can emerge in lifts or elevators, crowded spaces, rooms without windows, and sometimes even in tight clothing. I've had that feeling before when I've worn like a really tight roll neck and I've just been like, oh, get it off me, get it off me. Now, this fear comes from a combination of the fear of being trapped and the fear of being suffocated, both of which are completely understandable. I absolutely hate feeling claustrophobic. I just need to get out. I'm not sure there's anything we can do about this. This is just a natural human instinct. So guys, that was our list of the top 10 most common phobias. However, I would like to make an honourable mention to a phobia that isn't quite common enough to make the list. It's anateodophobia, the fear that somewhere a duck is watching you. Yes, the duck is out there and it has its eyes on you. So I'm Rebecca Felgate. This has been Most Amazing Top 10. I hope you liked our video today. Did I leave anything out? I think the fear of clowns is a pretty big one. They're kind of spooky, but not as big as the fear of snakes because So do let me know in the comments section below. Be sure to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Also, why not check out some of our other videos? They're great. I will see you next time. Bye!